everyone, welcome to Pick a Card reading for the week of 8th May 2023. Before I start, I welcome you all to this channel, Om Astral Luck. If you are new to this channel, thank you so much for coming in, and if you're a regular viewer, a big hug to you. I wanted to inform you that I post a message of the day in the short video format every day, so you can actually watch that video every day, and whenever you are in need of advice, use these short messages as a pick a card reading and go to the short pages and then randomly pick one video to which you feel attracted, and you might find a very good message for that moment to deal with a situation in your life. So I usually do that. I usually use my own videos, and I have more than 120 videos there in short format. So I usually just close my eyes and scroll the mouse and randomly just stop, and wherever the mouse points me, and I just click that video, and that video works for me. So maybe you can try that. So let's begin with choosing the piles. Pile 1, you have Finding Sanctuary. Pile 2, you have Navigating by the Stars. And pile 3, you have Joy and Delight. So take a moment, choose your card, choose your pile, and then move on to your pile using the timestamps below. See you in your pile. Hi, pile 1. If you have chosen Finding Sanctuary, this is your reading. What I'm seeing here is that you are finding some kind of higher spiritual understanding in your life, apart from stabilizing yourself materially. That is a sidetrack. It's like a bonus that is coming along with enhanced spiritual understanding. You are also getting some kind of material stability in your life, but I see is that you have now access to higher powers or higher knowledge, or someone who has higher power and higher knowledge and from whom you can learn things. Either ways, you are directly or indirectly connected to higher power. That's what I mean to say here. And this will open up a lot of opportunities for you, and that will bring material stability in your life. So, with that energy, let's shuffle all the cards in front of me to start your reading. I think this top card wanted to come out when I was shuffling, and then these are a lot of cards, but this card opened up, so I'll take that. Just Moon in Sagittarius. And there are so many more cards that are there for you, so we'll get to them one by one. I haven't seen this card yet. I wonder what that holds for you. So you have future North Node. I think what this card is bringing here is some kind of projection. It's like a desire that you always had for your future, and the universe is showing you the path, and is also showing you a way to handle it spiritually, because With Rahu or the North Node, the problem here is that you don't know when to stop with your future progress, the direction that you want to take in life. You don't know when to stop, how to stop. And that's where that spiritual grounding is more important. And this card shows that you have a balance of that. That's great. So you are moving forward in the right direction, and you know with what momentum you need to move forward and how much you need to move forward and when to stop. Then we have door to the personal healing and happiness. I definitely see that you are very stable, as I said, seeing the very first card, and this card is just validating that. Apart from that, what I'm seeing here is that you are in a very beautiful space during this week. You mentally, physically, you are in a very beautiful space. You are receiving a lot of spiritual messages. Apart from that, you are also quite strong in terms of handling your energies, both positive and negative. If there are any kind of temptations, you are quite strong to handle them. And of course, again, I'm repeating the part of receiving higher knowledge and able to bring yourself out from a bad situation. That is also possible for you during this week. If you think that you were in a very bad situation, maybe this week, because of the knowledge that you receive or you have access to, you would be able to resolve a lot of situations and come out of some kind of bad situation. Then you have Venus in Scorpio. Some kind of secrets are opening up, which will help you to understand your situation and will bring optimism in your situation. You would be able to handle things little more better. So Moon in Sagittarius is a good space. And then you have Mars in Sagittarius, which is a domination. Because you know a lot of secrets this week, you are optimistic and you would be able to dominate some kind of situation. You would be able to handle some kind of situation very cleverly. And also, there is a focus on your mental and physical health and the place where you work. Sun in Virgo. Sun in Virgo, I also correct it. Here it only talks about health, but knowing astrology a little bit or a lot, I don't know, but I'm bringing my astrological interpretation. Even at your workplace, you are improving your relationships with others and you're able to take care of competition in a positive way. And then you have ship, forward movement, bridge, again, movement, and able to cross over a problem. Then you have a man with roses or flowers. Okay, I feel that you are able to cross a bridge and you would uh, see that you will cross over a problem, and by the end of the week or in the coming weeks, you will see that there is a man waiting for you on the other side with a big gift or an opportunity or love relationship. But love is not the highlight here because I don't see Libra, I don't see seventh house, I don't see any love cards here, so I would not focus much about love. But definitely a man is waiting for you on the other side of the bridge, on the other side of the resolution where you have solved all your problems in the life, and he's waiting with the gift for you. And he would come in your life sometime in few weeks from now, not immediately by the end of the week for most of you, but definitely after a few weeks. You have 10 of swords with 4 of cups and 6 of wands. What they're telling me is that you might find someone waiting for you on the 10th day from when you are watching this video. But Don't take it literally because this is a general reading. I would not be comfortable making that statement very confidently, but I definitely feel that, yeah, 10th day might be something that you should look forward to and note what is happening, and maybe come back to this video and leave a comment if something happened or something did not happen. Also, just report that. It might be useful for me to see how these interpretations work in general reading. Feedback always helps me to improve, right? So if you feel comfortable, you can come back and let me know. But what I'm seeing here is that definitely you are moving away from a situation of turmoil, and you are also not getting tempted with a lot of options that are being presented towards you, because you are very clear what you want with life and you are focusing on that, and you are slowly and steadily moving towards victory. Then we have the Lovers card with Ace of Pentacles and the King of Wands. Wonderful. I really like this. You are making choices in your life. The Lovers card is not about love itself, it's making choices whether you want to get into this relationship. And definitely, this is the only love card that comes here, Lovers card. So it's not being supported by any other love relationship card. So it may not be romantic. Could be romantic for one or two person watching this video, but not for everyone. But definitely you will make a choice to accept this gift from this man here, because you there's a choice that you will exercise. The Lover card also denotes that, which is opening up new material opportunities in your life, and you are moving forward to create some kind of healthy situation for yourself where you are able to be little more on the commanding seat. You are like the captain of the ship, or the most dominant person, because we also have the domination card. So by the end of this week, on the 10th day, you might find yourself in a very dominating situation, and you would be able to handle it with lot of fire, with lot of uh, ambition in your hand. So only thing is that when the ambition is blind, you are always in a bad situation. If the ambition is guided by spirituality, in your case, this card here definitely shows me that you are guided by spiritual beings during this time. Your ambition is guided and you are in a safe zone. So congratulations on that. I'll stop this video here. Do let me know if this, how does it resonate with you. It really helps me in making more videos and helping to add up different cards and different situations together. It really helps me in that way. So don't forget to watch short videos, and if you want to have a personal reading with me, visit omastralluck.com. The link is given below. Until next time, bye bye and namaste. See you soon. Hello, if you have chosen pile 2, this is your reading, Navigating by the Stars. What I'm seeing for you is that this week you are being guided to walk on a certain path by the universe, and this path would be created for you. You don't have a choice but to walk on this path. For some of you, it might be very comfortable, it might be bringing a lot of relief and would bring a lot of confidence, but there is a certain set of people out there. They are saying that 10 to 20% of people there who might resist this path, and if you're resisting this path, it might not be easy for you, but for most of you it is very blissful. I think that it's only 10% of you who are resisting this path, but it's a very beautiful path take a leap of faith. That's what the card is shouting and telling, that for those 10%. Otherwise, everyone else is quite comfortable moving forward. So, where this path is leading, that's my ultimate question. And I don't know why that card from the previous pile one was there in a very different, like I could recognize. I kept it like this. So, but yeah, because it was still visible, it was the north node. So I'll definitely use that in the interpretation, because usually it doesn't happen that way. But if it happened, it might have a meaning somewhere, and we'll get to know when once we open all the cards. So I definitely see that there are some kind of lucky charms that are going to manifest in kind of situation, people, or in some kind of, I don't know how it's going to open up in a love situation for you, but love is the word that they are guiding me towards your pile. But yeah, somewhere in love, or uh, and love can be in a very non-romantic way also, that you might love to work with a person and you might feel very comfortable with the person, something like that. So you have Jupiter, abundance, and I don't know if we need to incorporate the north node or not. I would just say that if you are thinking of moving away from your spiritual teacher or any kind of teacher, maybe school teacher, your supervisor who has taught you something, or maybe has that kind of role, but they're not doing that kind of role. Because Jupiter is the teacher of all the divine beings in the cosmos. So when Rahu comes in with Jupiter, it is almost like that you are going to leave your teacher. But I don't know if that energy is there. Of course, in the sky right now, Jupiter and Rahu are next to each other. They are in conjunction, and that energy is there. That's why I'm feeling little contradicted here, because that card had shown up in that way. But yeah, if you are trying to cheat your teacher, that is the most appropriate way to put it here. Please, please, please think 100 and 1,000 times before doing that. You might have your own reasons, but this is not the time. Next 3 to 5 months, uh, don't make such decisions. I'll just leave it there. Then you have cornucopia, which brings again, which is the card of abundance, and Jupiter is also abundance. I definitely see that there is an opportunity from a mentor kind of figure, a teacher kind of figure, who's going to bring a lot of abundance in your life right now. So trust that person and stay connected with that person and follow their guidance right now. Maybe right now they are supposed to guide you. Maybe they have not guided you in the past and you feel very rejected and dejected with them. But now is the time for you to really stay grounded with them. And now is the time for them to bring abundance in your life, because that's what they are meant to do right now. So then you have Moon in Scorpio, and you have Mars in Virgo criticism, and then you have Venus in Taurus. Okay, I don't know what to say. Uh, it's kind of repeating itself here, that your mentor has a lot of power and you are supposed to not criticize your mentor but get into a relationship. Again, I don't know why seeing this card I was talking about love. They were guiding me towards love. I told you even before picking these cards, I was definitely talking about love. And now the card of love comes here. Again, it's not just romance because Venus in Taurus talks about a lot of things. What I see here is lot of pleasant speech between you and your mentor, your teachers, your guiding spiritual gurus, whom you feel that they might have cheated you in the past, but now suddenly they are making you more capable, they are making you self reliant, they are talking to you very pleasantly, and they are changing their tone and language towards you, and which is making things more easier. And also they are going to shower you with lot of material abundance, and if you have an opportunity to sit across the table and have a meal with them, that would bring a lot of luck for you in next 3 to 6 months. I don't know where that is coming from, but I'm just giving you that hint. If you get an opportunity to sit with them and have a meal, don't let go of that opportunity. I'm telling you, it will bring a lot of luck for you. Then, what I'm seeing here is that, let me see the other cards. And okay, there is a certain kind of stability that is being discussed in the workplace for you. Most of you at the workplace, there is a certain kind of stability being talked about you openly in the public space, like your boss, supervisor is talking about a very stable situation for you. But this is also bringing a lot of jealousy from other people. So be little careful because you're walking on a path with a certain kind of mentor figure. This mentor figure could be also your boss at workplace, but and you are developing a very kind relationship with each other, loving relationship with each other, which others may not like. Be careful about that. I'll not get into details about that because that is not being revealed here. So you recently somebody taught me a lesson that you should not try to search for things that are not shown in the cards, or do not push for clarifiers for each and everything. So I'll not get into that. But what I'm seeing here is that I don't know, this message was for some tarot card reader out there who is also learning this lesson. Maybe you are a very good tarot card reader, but you need to learn this lesson. You need to hear this message. As I heard this a couple of months back from a tarot card reader, a friend of mine. Anyhow, what I'm seeing here is that, yeah, there is a love relationship that is opening up with someone with whom you had a good relationship in the past, but that did not work out in the past. But now, this time, the Two of Cups here is telling that now you both are mature, you know each other's strength, you know each other's weaknesses, and you are willing to accept each other with all the strengths and weaknesses. Moving forward, you are very much lucky for each other also because you are celebrating something. Then you have King of Pentacles, that this person wants to give you a big position in their life. If it is personal in their life, they would recognize you as a very significant person. But if it's going on in a workplace, because It might be happening in workplace, it can be happening between one to two people in a personal life situation, or it might be happening between a mentor and you, and the mentor would create a position for you somewhere that you feel confident about your own self, because this person has not helped you in the past and you have lost your confidence to a large extent. Now this person will take that lead and will bring that take that responsibility to help you to move forward in life and feel confident about yourself. And then you have Seven of Wands, again talking about jealousy that the people are going to have, because suddenly you are being recognized by important people and you are getting a lot of opportunities. For that, I definitely feel that be little careful of people in your network. Don't trust people blindly unless until they are superior to you in position and knowledge. But people who are at your level or below your level in organization, in day to day activities, be careful of them. I would highlight that again and again and again. So that's your reading pile 2. I hope this was useful. Please don't forget to watch the short videos and please leave a comment below how this video helped you, if it helped you. Otherwise, just give me a thumbs up or thumbs down. That also indicates pretty well that this video was helpful for you or not helpful for you. That would help me a lot to know. And if you want to have a personal reading with me, visit my website omastralluck.com. The link is given below. In the past, I used to have astralluck.com, but now I've moved to a new domain, omastralluck.com, AUM astralluck.com. The link is given below. See you there. Bye bye. Namaste. Hello everyone, if you have chosen pile 3, Joy and Delight, this is your reading. What I'm seeing here is that a childlike energy that is surrounding you, or a childlike innocence that is being highlighted in your character this week, which is helping you to open up to a lot of big possibilities, which have a lot of potential, both materially and spiritually, but a lot more spiritual potential. And of course, with spirituality, the byproduct could be material. Material things are not very much highlighted, but I definitely e- see a lot of material things as byproducts. But your focus would be more on spiritual life. That's what I feel. And you would feel very happy that you are somehow directly connected with some kind of spiritual energy, which is making you more happy and comfortable in life and more grounded in life. So, with that energy, let me shuffle all the cards in front of me and then we'll start your reading. So, I just wanted to tell you that if you want to have a personal reading with me, you can also visit my website omastralluck.com. Okay, this card, Four of Wands. Okay, I think you are going to celebrate something on a very grand spiritual level. Some kind of, I don't know, you would meet a tribe of people of your kind on a spiritual level who would be like, yes, we have found something on a highest realm and let's celebrate that. Uh, and if you are from India, you might connect with some kind of bhajans or some kind of kirtan get together of that kind. But if you yeah, if you don't understand what bhajan or kirtan is, like where people get together at the temple and start singing and celebrating uh, some spiritual songs and dancing on that. And you might get into certain kind of situation which might be like you are meeting a group of people who are celebrating something very at a spiritual level. We have ascendant here, and with ascendant we have discomfort. Okay. What I'm seeing here is that at your physical level, on with your health or, or your body, physical body, there might be some kind, or your physical identity, your identity with associated with your body. Maybe you feel ashamed of your body, or maybe you feel discomfort with your identity in a group of people. I think that discomfort is going to go away slowly and steadily, and that begins during this week. You will start working on yourself. Wow, you have the next card as the Sun card, which is also you are opening up to new spiritual advances. It's reconfirming that we saw in the very first card. Then you have Sun and Virgo with Saturn and Capricorn and Venus in Cancer. Okay, what I'm seeing here is that the inner child, I don't know if you can see this child here, and also there's a child here. And I was stuck with that imagery, and that's why I couldn't speak for a few seconds. But yeah, let's get to the reading. What I'm seeing here is that the inner child of you, and we spoke about the inner child with the first card, and somehow that card had to come up to validate what I said initially, that there is some kind of innocence, and this innocence is coming from a certain kind of discomfort, because you have Sun and Saturn next to each other. This is a very uncomfortable combination, and you have this card of discomfort here, debilitated card here. So it validates everything together, like there is a certain kind of uncomfortable situation which will force you to recognize your inner child, which will force you to look forward into your life from innocence, not from a personal judgment. You don't have to judge yourself anymore. People might be judging you left and right, and it's their problem, and you definitely don't have to judge yourself based on their judgment, because is it true whatever they're saying? Because they have a certain kind of perception, they have a certain kind of training, and then they are just following that. In my personal experience, in a lot of things in my life, whenever I have considered others' judgment and I have followed their judgment and imposed it on myself, I tend to push myself into more discomfort, and sooner or later, I always have to find out a path outside by self validation, that no, this is his or her judgment, and this is not his or her life, this is my life. So I might just listen to my inner consciousness, my inner child, and start walking on that path. That is something going to come very strongly in your life during this week. There is a mountain, there is faith. Again, mountain bringing some kind of discomfortable situation, then you have cross bringing faith on your own self, on your inner child, and then there is a cloud moving away because the sun is coming out. I really like the clouds in this set of card, that the clouds are moving away and the sun coming out, and you have two sun cards here. Okay, every different group of cards are just opening up the same piece of information. I don't know. That is the only message that you might have, but we still have two sets of tarot cards to open. So let's see. And we already have one card here, which is telling that you would somehow meet a group of people who would help you to validate your sense of self confidence, your sense of inner child. You would definitely meet that group of people this week. Then we have the Hanged Man, we have Moon, okay, we have Knight of Wands and King of Wands. See, it's telling me a story. You were stuck with lot of emotions in the past. As you are moving from left to right on these four cards, it's telling you a story very clearly that you were not able to move forward in life because of a lot of emotional baggages, emotional judgment of others. But now you are moving away from that. You are leaving all of that behind. You are burning all others' judgment in this fire, and you are giving yourself a sense of validity that I don't need others' judgment in my life. I don't need all of that. I need to be myself. And the Knight of Wands is transforming into King of Wands. Usually, the Knight of Wands transforms into Queen of Wands and then moves on to King of Wands. But now you are so clear with your spirituality, with your faith. The cross card coming here. You are so clear with your own spiritual values, which is not defined by any religion, it's defined by your inner consciousness. And you are defining your own religion, your own rules, and your regulation, and you know that it is just applicable for you and a group of people around you who are able to facilitate this feeling in you, and it doesn't have to be preached to anyone else. You really don't need the feeling, you don't have that feeling that I have to go out and preach my feelings to others. No, I'm happy, I have found my path, and I'll keep walking towards my goal because now I can validate myself. So the next card is Four of Cups with Five of Cups, Two of Cups. Wow. What I'm seeing here is that are not, you have been waiting for someone to validate you for a very long time, but now you are moving away from that wait. You actually, you had an expectation with a certain kind of person in your life who should validate you. You had that kind of expectation, but now that you are assured that you are not going to get that validation, what is happening here is that you are moving away from that person and you are finding a new person or new group of people in your life who are validating you the way you are, and you are joining forces with them to live your life comfortably. And then it's the Page of Cups, like a new emotional beginning for you, which will transform you to King of Fire, someone who has a lot of fire, who can manifest a lot of things. Fire is very powerful. If you start reading Rig Veda, first of all, the Rig Veda has maximum number of hymns dedicated to fire, and it starts with fire. Agni. First hymn to in the Rig Veda, in the Vedas, is about fire. Connecting all the gods with the humanity is fire, and you are getting some kind of blessing from the king of fire or the fire god. That's what I'm seeing here. The reason why I mentioned Rig Veda is that because I've been reading Rig Veda for last few days, and I'm like so me- mesmerized that there's so many hymns dedicated to fire god, and I really feel so uh, dedicated to him right now because of that reading. But anyhow, getting back to your reading, what I'm there's a repetitive message that focus on yourself, and you are going to find a group of people this week who are going to validate you directly or indirectly, and you feel quite connected with the supreme and with your own inner consciousness. That's the bottom line. I don't know why I had to make such a long reading about that, but I was hoping that something else will open up with a new set of cards, but no, it had to be only that. So, congratulations. Maybe it would be a little discomforting for you during the beginning of the week, but sooner or later, it's going to open up new doors for you. Thank you so much for watching this video. Bye bye and namaste. See you soon.